All right, how do you want to start this?
We're starting now, man. We're back. Episode
Big
2.
clap and all that.
Yeah, we can have a clap. Come on, lads. Come on, it's only us. Oh, that was a dead clap. Right? That was a fail.
I only get bullied on Sounds Like. I didn't realise it was the
We can all get bullied here.
Who have we got with us this week?
Oh, we said we'd have a guest, and it's all downhill from here now because we got the champion
It's
Tony.
curtains now, man. It's curtains.
Welcome, Tony.
Thank you very much for having me, gents.
No, thank you for coming.
Generally, this is a podcast for people who don't actually watch battle rap, but
Perfect.
we're making it for people who do watch it.
Right.
So they're probably going
Funnily enough, I don't watch battle rap, but I make battles for people that do. So I should just fit right on in.
Yeah, none of us know what we're talking about, but we've got hella experience. That's the kind of weird vibe we're going for.
Well, what do we have to talk about?
I was gonna mention that this weekend I was at Don't Flop April Fool's event. I can't lie, yeah, like I didn't have high hopes for it, and I'll be honest, I'm not really like a big fan of the events they've been doing lately. They're not big enough, but it was sick, and it made me think like they should be like more like concept battles.
Yeah,
Bro, Crow showed the show. Crow stole the show, man. He had like it was beatboxer and battler versus beatboxer and battler, and I think it's Crumpet used to be on.
yeah.
back in
Crumpet
the
used
day.
to beatbox battle.
So he was with Crow, and I think the other beatboxer was better, to be fair. But they were both really good. But the other guy had some neck sound effects, yeah. But bro, reloads, because they had the first round, which was bars and beatboxing, yeah. And then Crow like surprised you in the second, starts singing, innit? You
Right.
know, what is the song? Sweet Dreams.
Right. Yeah.
Sweet Dreams.
You rhythmics?
Yeah.
Okay.
But he remixed it, and it was reloads. But I'm telling you, it was sick.
So Crow used to be the graphic designer, then started singing hooks on Real Deal tracks, and now he's battling, right?
And he made that logo.
Man, is it fair enough? Patrick's like the nicest guy. How has he like
He
gone
called it
from
again,
fan making the shit in the Shark t-shirt back in the day? Now
He made the O'Shea one.
he made the O'Shea shit on the Shark t-shirt.
Shut up.
He used to do all of like the custom designs for Don't Flop back in the day. So when we did the one-off and original, and that was the t-shirt that brought down fucking. That was on your battle versus Shotty.
Okay.
We did pre-orders. It pretty much broke Don't Flop merch. The story was known there.
And it's on the biggest battle. Like, how many views is that on? Do we even know?
Couple mil. How many views?
A mil. It's on a mil.
It's on
Sort
the
of
mill.
mil.
Okay.
Something like. But now Patrick's battling.
Yeah, I see him against. I don't even know. It don't even matter who I saw him against. A little while ago, he was battling outside, and like I've never heard him speak, so I didn't know he was American. No clue.
Really?
Yeah, never heard the dude speak. But fucking cold, man. Like,
Do you think being American in the English scene adds a bit? Like, does it help Koj?
I think it helps Koji. I think it doesn't help Crow.
no, do you know what? I think it sounds good. Yeah, the accent sounds better, but I don't think it helps you here.
Right.
Like in here, English people are ignorant, bro. Like I speak the way I speak. I don't even like the way people past Watford talk. Yeah, like anywhere past Watford, like you speak funny. There's no way of getting around it. So yeah, if you come to England and with that accent, I don't think it makes things go that any smoother.
So Patrick's actually good. We're not just saying he's good for American good.
No, he's very good, man.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
no, he's good. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, no, it was really good. And
I couldn't see him doing a beatbox battle.
well, this is the thing, because he was singing, right? I was like, I don't know how, yeah, but you now have to find a way. Like, it's not going to be overnight. It's going to be one of them genius thoughts, yeah, if you can, like, of implementing that singing into a cappella battles. Now, not being cheesy with it. but
Balski
you can-
already did it, mate. Balski already did it.
Well, with the spin as well. Oh, talking of spin, yeah. One guy at the event did a backflip in the battle.
What?
Bro.
What? For what?
Because he was singing. He
You want to see a sick flip? Is that it?
Imagine Shovel T did that and like pulled off a backflip. Shovel
amazing.
T did a backflip.
But was that what he did?
No, but he said he
Missed the
quoted like
opportunity.
something that the guy did, and it was like, "Oh, you trying to make anything relevant?" Basically, I was like, the way he worded it was good. I'm
Yeah.
butchering it, and then he was like, "Well, I can just say this is a gymnastic competition," and then did a backflip. Well,
I mean,
it was sick how he did
that's
that.
great. He should have just literally let the guy do a round, said nothing, did a backflip, and went, "That's a sick flip." Would have gone off.
That would have gone off.
That would have gone off.
Backflip
Still doing the
himself,
next battle.
yeah.
The next battle. Like,
Well, no, he's done it once.
Yeah, he's worn off now. The novelty's worn off.
Yeah.
Now.
You'd have to
Yeah,
mix it
that's
up.
true. It was sick though.
Fair enough.
Just when
that
the father's
sounds-
like, oh, so I've
I
seen
don't
the
understand
backflip.
how it's relevant to the rap battle, but it sounds great.
Even if it's not relevant. It's
Yeah,
sick,
how
the
like
backflip
that's
in
the
battle.
other thing. Like, I'm guessing it wasn't in a pit
It was in a fucking pit, and he had like, bro, he had like no space. Yeah, my man just did a full backflip, yeah, and I was like, bro, I don't care. Even if it wasn't relevant, it was. I've seen a backflip in a battle.
Did he
have two people?
Did he softly slap anyone as he went by?
Bro, imagine just like a.
Someone's cap just goes boom.
Someone said, say it again.
That's hilarious.
Slow it down.
So that's good.
Slow it down.
And how was your battle?
My battle was good, man. I feel really good. But Twister was really good. He went first. He decided to go first. I went to go first because, like, just get out of the way. You know what I mean? It was a cartoon battle, so just cartoon themed, one rounder. And he was really good. And then I was good. And I'm really happy. I'm so comfortable performing now. Like, I feel like.
Did Tongue Twisters seem any different than he did in 2010?
He was really good.
He's just, you know what I mean?
It's one of the guys that don't age, like.
No, he doesn't age, but he's just been in a stasis of just this, the same comedic multi-guy.
He found a way to rap, and that's how he
Yeah.
rapped.
Has he changed?
Basically, after he stopped battling in 2012, 2013, it's just basically been in an ice chamber, like one of them, you know,
Oh, of course, it's hyperbolic timetable.
Yeah, and then he just come out like a couple months ago.
He wasn't wedge or
like
fat
the same.
or something.
Yeah, well, I did bars that he gained a bit more weight, but I wasn't sure if
Had he?
I'm not.
Same thing.
I mean, I have
Yeah,
nothing.
true.
You know what I mean? Just like everyone, but yeah.
Fair enough. I was just hoping he'd turn up and he'd be Bowski fat and he would rap
Tongue twister.
like Tony D.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm trying to think if there was anything else in that event. What did we have?
What were the concepts? So
Man,
we got beatbox,
so
comic book.
Some of the concept, like I thought the concepts would be rubbish, but it's actually been. It was Grazar battled Matter, and it was just like alliteration on the letter M. But they did it so like it doesn't have to be every letter, but so you can kind of see there's a theme going on with the M basically. And Matter pretty much stuck to it. Most of his was alliteration, and it was it wasn't against Grazar. I made that up. It was against someone else. But yeah, it was fun.
It doesn't sound good.
It doesn't sound good. That's what I'm saying, but it was good.
Although
Matt had like
debut at April Fools, and they had a battle without the letter E.
Without
the letter E.
Yeah.
No, you're thinking of Mark Grist versus Definition. And that was when you were at Cable versus, not Arsenal, that was... Who did you battle at that event? No.
I don't even know.
But it was that one, because I remember like Mark was like, like he was so happy that he'd done this concept.
Yeah.
No one got it in the room.
What was the concept without the letter E?
Yeah.
The letter E. The
What? They didn't say that's
But
the
then
concept.
he realised he said definition right at the start, which of course has the letter E. And he just hadn't got it, because he just got def, and then done this whole thing that didn't have the E in it. But the name did, so he fucked it. But no one got it anyway.
And it's a bastard round to rap without the letter E. Like,
Nah, I'm not about
Tim.
that. Oh, Mac Sherry, who I picked up in my battle, I basically ended it like Johnny Bravo, and I picked him up like that. Oh, good.
That's good.
Mac Sherry.
yeah, I need to know more. Like I did, you just can't throw that out there. I need to
Is
know
it the
some-
battle?
In the battle.
Oh, because it's a
picked up
cartoon.
Max Sherry.
Yeah, because it was a cartoon themed battle. So like Twister said I look like Johnny Bravo or something like that, or whatever it is.
Right.
Yeah. So I had something like Johnny Bravo. I can steal a lady. Then I picked him. I was like, no, I can steal a woman or whatever. And I picked him. Wait, no, you're not a lady, and dashed him away basically, just for comedic, value. You know.
That doesn't help the whole beat up 25 Mac Sherry.
No, it does because I picked him up. So that means
Yeah,
It's
that doesn't help
that's
him.
like a running theme now. You know.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to have Mac on his sofa next.
That's a rap.
Beating up both of you.
That's a Mac. We'll get him on.
There was one comment that was about the Mac Sherry thing. It was saying like he was predicting a Mac Sherry bar or something, and it was like, what was it?
I'll beat up Quill and Bagnall.
Oh, I don't know. It's about him cloning himself 25 times to beat up you, basically. You got more of the hate for it because you said you could take out 25 Mac Sherrys, bro.
Hey, look.
25.
Hey, I'm gonna.
Tell me, how many Mac Sherrys do you reckon you could take?
72, man.
72!
72.
No, yeah, like, do you know why?
You're moving.
Not in total.
Bro, yeah, no, I don't know. No, why would I fight Max Sherry,
Yeah,
bro?
yeah.
He's Max Sherry.
No, 'cause it's
he's
like-
one of
it's
my
like-
favourite people in battle.
No, I was
Very
as well.
bad.
Like,
It's like,
shadow over
you're
that.
in- it's like
Max
a,
Sherry, one
it's
of
in
my
like an
favourite
alternative
people.
universe where like
In,
like a zombie
how many Max
apocalypse,
Sherrys
but
could I-
the zombies are Mac
Do you know
Sherrys,
what?
isn't it?
I'm old. I
They
get
come into your
tired
bars.
quickly. I say like 1.5, man.
Fair.
Like I'd get through that, and then the other bit I'd just be
Tony's
like, bro,
getting
I'm
a
knackered.
Yeah.
bit more mature though. That's
Yeah,
what
like,
Tony.
I'm very, very tired. Very tired.
The 25 might have been over the top as well. I'm going to be honest now.
Oh, doubling
I don't know,
down.
because then you might have like are they 25 half Max Sherrys. Like,
it's because
No,
Max
no,
Chevy's
it's
too
25
nice.
Max Chevys, 25 half Max Chevys. I think you could. I think
No,
that's
yeah. When I
doable.
imagine it in my head, I imagine like it's like a miniature version.
That's
Yeah,
what I
like,
thought.
In my head, it's like
Yeah,
a
they're not-
computer game, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
25 grown Max Chevys.
No,
coming at you.
no,
It's
no.
not Neo from the Matrix.
That's,
do you know what I
that's,
mean?
that's exactly what I said. That's,
But yeah, the little miniatures.
that's how I
you get through a
imagined
good
it.
Yeah,
few
yeah,
of
yeah.
them.
Like it's like
A good
yeah.
few of them.
Yeah.
It's a crazy question to have 25. So
Like
we had
when,
crazy imaginations.
like in Ghostbusters when the Michelin men are all coming.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that, you know what I mean? Just the mini
That
ones.
makes
Ghost
sense. The little
ones.
tiny ones.
Not the big one in the city.
No, the tiny
Don't
ones.
get it twisted.
Yeah.
The little ones. You not seen Ghostbusters?
Yeah, back in the day.
No, the
come
new
on.
I had
one.
Ghostbusters
The new
in my
one.
battle computer games.
The new one was good.
I liked it.
We're turning into heavy spoilers now.
Is that the women, the all women cast?
No,
No, the
we
other
don't
one.
even talk about that one.
I'm getting excited, isn't
True.
I got the champion
You got
Tony
Tony,
B.
yeah.
Who knows a lot about title matches? Because how many title matches have you been in and won? I don't even know.
It was free, yeah. 3 on the bounce.
But
And-
you defended it twice.
No, Osh. Oh yeah, 4.
So you won it?
I won it against Osh. Then it was
Chris Lees?
Definition. Then Chris Lees. Then Unanimous.
And someone said that
Seemed
they
like
wanted
there's more.
us to speak about the unanimous battle, so we will get into that, the title match. But yeah, we have Bizzo Bonds versus Koj, and I guess the title of the video is probably going to be "And Still," so they can kind of guess anyway that the champion is
We'll get a
still.
better title than that, surely.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so what was "And Still"? Innit? Like, there was a title match.
I thought it was
right?
pretty good. I thought it was a pretty good
Yeah,
lead-in.
Yeah.
I thought it was a
Yeah.
subtle way to.
But
a
you
gentle-
better have a good one now, otherwise. No, the title is "And Still." Tony said it's good enough, yeah. And still, yeah.
Bizzo had a hell of a run, man. Bizzo, like, he really knocking fucking shit out of the park.
But
the past
this
7.
is.
Have you seen the real deal battle?
No,
No, me
I've seen a clip from the battle, but I
He was
haven't
really
seen
good.
it.
He was really good.
I think just for Bizzo alone, like that's how he's got to feel like that's his first. That's his first. proper
Yeah,
test.
like he should be saying
now
that, right?
it's solidified now.
Yeah.
like it was in name before, but now it's definitely like look, the belt's round.
Yeah.
Cause
And well deserved. I don't know if you saw the match, Tony.
I haven't seen
We've watched it because we've actually done our research this week. Like,
Made me watch battles.
well done, gentlemen.
yeah. Thank you,
Well
man.
done, gentlemen.
It was very one-sided, Tony. I don't know if you've seen
Really?
online. Yeah, it was.
I saw some of the comments, but yeah, I haven't seen any clips from it. I haven't.
He chokes a bit, and I think Bizzo just had the better angles. For one, he did the flat earth stuff. Easy win. You're always going to win with flat earth material,
Yeah.
especially if it's against a legit person who believes in it.
Yeah.
Koj choked, on the favourite bar of mine
Come on.
that he sent me.
Right.
I tried to word that for it not to be a pause moment. I just totally messed myself up. It was the James Bond bar, yeah, because he does like how he is Bond like an agent because whatever X amount of reason, and then he's like, I killed you once before, you only live twice, Mr. Bond, or
right.
something like that, right? But he choked on that bar. I butchered that anyway. And he just
So
yes.
he choked for every round or
No, he only choked in one, but it didn't feel like any of his
No,
material was
two.
hit. Oh, was it 2?
And can I just say, I love Koj and he is my 2-on-2 partner for the tournament. But
I saw that today. I saw that picture. Ooh, that's a good lot of trouble.
hopefully it will be.
And you got Slester and Visual in round 1.
Yes, I think we lose straight away. To be honest,
That's a good. But you know
Why do you think
what?
you're going to lose?
because we're 2 weeks out and he hasn't sent me a ball yet.
See the two boys you're facing? They hungry.
Animals, man.
Yeah, they
Hungry. Visual. We'll get into that as well. Visual had basically the battle with against Georgie Rooch, which is like deciding who's the best of the newcomers. Basically,
Georgie choked as well.
He did, but even if he didn't, it like
was quite
I think it
one-sided.
was. I think we summed it up well last week. I was saying like I think like Visual's the better battler. Like he was always going to win that battle, but for me and I think a lot of people, Georgie Roots is more digestible. And even watching the battle, like it was like Visual just like brrr, it's like you've got bars and you're killing it, but there's nothing else. There's no breakdown and bits. There's bits where he's like talking to the crowd, there's like jokes in between, but the actual style there wasn't. Whereas with Georgie Roots, he's got his own thing going on. Do you know what I mean?
You know what? You can tell that you're gonna battle him, right?
Yeah.
Because you see how the way you're talking about him, you've already decided he's shit and you're gonna beat him. Like I
said they're gonna win.
No, you know what's jokes? You see how that you just explained his whole style.
Yeah.
It's like I know exactly. Even it's a backhanded compliment. Like he just did this. It's a lot of bars, but
Yeah.
like Georgie's better.
No, I say Visual's the better battler. I think, and he was always gonna win that. But that's why I think, like I was saying, like George Roos gets to battle opponents like you and gets to battle bigger names.
He's got a very he is easily digestible. He can cross over to like so many different spheres. You know what I mean? Like so many places he can go and be comfortable and be himself. Like, and there's not been a battle rapper like that for a minute.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
refreshing, isn't it?
yeah, like, and I love that, man. Like his battle over his thing and I battled the other day. Like I was sitting watching that and like, fucking no.
Was it good?
The thing, they both choked in the third.
But then, like,
it was a good
Did the
battle.
American crowd like him?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
I really like him. My only worry is that, like, say for example he did lose to Visual, who's like, and then they're like battle of their newcomer kind of thing, and it was quite a clear win, right? Like I said, that refreshing bit of what George Roos brings, he gets to battle opponents like Tony and like higher names and stuff. He gets the Bobby Rex battle, he was meant to battle me or whatever like that. He gets to whatever, But there's only so many times that people want to watch you like losing.
What if you fully oversaturate yourself?
Not even if you oversaturate yourself, if you're battling
just
people like
the level of opponents.
the
I get what
level.
you're
Like
saying,
he's getting a bit of hate before, and I was saying to you last week, why wouldn't you do that? Oh, like you gotta take them battles. You have to take you in that. But it's like
if you do it, if you do that, you just need to show out every time. But you shouldn't do too much battles. We've seen like people like Disaster do it and absolutely oversaturate himself. He's always good, but it just got a bit
but the
boring.
thing is, but the thing is like. It's also about the level. Like Disaster has that level, it's okay. But like when if George Roos is battling the higher names, then getting beat, and then he's battling
comparing
people, that's
Georgie to Disaster is probably a bit nice. Oh yeah, he's like Disaster. You'll love that.
Disaster.
Yeah, all right. Yeah,
Did you see that battle with Disaster?
No, but I heard it's good.
Did you see any bits of it?
No, I saw the clips on Twitter. That's where I watch battles these days.
Oh,
I watch battles on
clips,
Twitter.
yeah?
30-second clips. Like, keep them coming, please.
So
keep sending them.
He battled Axino, who is a Spanish battler.
Yeah, I see Disaster had a round in Spanish, man.
Yeah, that's insane. So it was for
He
like,
taught himself in 2 or 3 months.
Yeah, that's wow.
He taught himself.
He's not.
But Lush speaks Spanish, right? So maybe he had him to help him.
Still not that much.
I don't know if he speaks Spanish or if he was just
he
reacting
lived
to
in
the
LA,
bars,
right?
Yeah.
Just lots.
Yeah.
But he's Spanish speaking in
He's
LA.
done a battle in like he's done other languages, right?
Tagalog.
Yeah.
Which is Filipino.
He done a battle in Filipino.
He did one round.
Did he
I don't know if he did Russian against Oxy.
Because that would have been tough.
He's mad smart, Diz.
Oh yeah, he's crazy, man. And
He's like Rain
English
Man.
is not his native language either, is it? Like he
He's
speaks
not.
Farsi.
He speaks Farsi, but I don't know if it's his.
I think he done a battle in that as well, no?
Yeah, he did.
Exactly. Crazy.
Basically, he's a genius. He's like Rain Man.
He's honestly
It's like Rain Man with guns.
Do you know what gives me
Dangerous.
Tattoos, yeah.
Do you know what gives me like confidence? Yeah, like someone like Diz, he's been doing it for years and years, and he still manages to raise like even his bar higher. Like this is like one of his biggest. Like he keeps doing things bigger, and it makes you think, okay, we can still keep doing things bigger and bigger.
He's taken a hot couple of years out though, hasn't he? Not to say, wow.
He came back and elevated. Do you know what I mean? Like it's not like he came back and just walked into something. Like he came back and said, "Here, look what else I can do for the culture."
I mean,
crazy.
Like him or not, Diz at one stage was the face of battle rap worldwide, internationally. He was battle rap. 100%. It's crazy to think he was just like the dude who like partnered with fucking Saint or whatever his name was in Jump Off, and like he was kind of not like obviously it was new to the format. I remember because he was in Madness and Critical's division. He wasn't. I think he first tried out in Dumbfounder's division, didn't get in, and then went over to New York and went in through that.
Didn't get in.
No, I think he lost out. He had a weird partner. Like it was the same year that Ark and won. Went over to New York. But like Lush was battling in it. Diz was originally with a girl. It wasn't that good in LA. He didn't get in, and then he went over and went with Cyanide in New York, and they just argued the whole time. Real old names. This is showing my fucking age.
You just know everything, bro.
Bruv,
no, you just know everything.
Look.
What the fuck?
This is the
He's
thing.
talking about Rain Man, Disaster. You sitting here, it was this guy. They didn't even speak. One time they had an argument. You know what it was over? Bro, it's amazing.
Weirdly, it's like muscle memory. Because I think back in the day when I found battle rap, I used to work night shift doing IT, and to keep myself entertained for 12-hour shifts, I would just watch all the leagues. Back then, that was free. Much easier. There was Grind Time, whatever Jump Off we're doing. And Grind Time, King of the Dot, and Don't Flop, and that was it. The Smack didn't come for a
10-minute
little while.
URL videos where one round was in like the 10 minutes.
But URL at that stage was just doing Smack DVD. They weren't yet coming as a platform. It was just those three originally. 09 probably. Not 09, 10. Probably.
This is sick for like them new school battlers because most of these guys probably just got in from watching you and stuff.
Or, yeah, well, for a stage at that point, it was people who'd only got in because of Luna, and before that, it was people who'd only just got in because they saw the teacher battle, and before that, it was only because people probably saw Ark and and thought it was massive. But like when I was in uni, because I used to watch it all on TV, on the internet, and the internet was pretty new at that point, you know. But it wasn't that new, but it was kind of new compared to where it is now. But yeah, I just watched every battle, so I kind of like think it's just imprinted in my mind now.
Mate, I got into
Loser.
it when my man was spitting, leaning like a fat bitch in a Ugg boots or whatever it is. But that was when I was watching. I was like, wow, this is sick, man.
The thing is, I would have heard Tony before I knew who Tony was, or that it was Tony, because I used to download on Kazaa like Doc Brown's Key to the Game.
Remember that?
Kazaa, LimeWire.
Yeah, LimeWire. All sorts of viruses.
Yeah.
Do you know how many viruses Tony D wants to put? You make your own punch.
You gave me a virus before I knew you. I remember downloading Key to the Game and shit like that, so I would have heard you way back. I was just a nerd, and not many people that I knew were into hip hop, if I'm honest.
Really? Yeah.
But yeah, Diz came back from them times, to go back to the point, and seeing how he's developed, even seeing like fucking when the first grind times were happening, he battled Thesaurus to just who he's become. He's just fucking workhorse. And bring back GTX.
Good,
He was telling me as well he wants to start a battle rap museum. So he was like, "Oh, what props do you have?"
Yeah,
What
but
things do you
everyone's
have?"
had that idea, man.
I've got some mad things in there. I'll get one out. You carry on talking. But I've got
Well,
the props.
what I could have brought, but I gave it away, was my shovel. I forgot we were going to talk about that. We could talk about that. My battle came out 2 weeks ago or last week.
Yeah.
Week and a half ago. Yeah,
ago.
against Smoke, which was a one-rounder, which we'll talk about in a second. But what is this, like battle rap memorabilia?
This is battle rap memorabilia from Carter Deems versus might have been Shuffle in Atlanta, or no, that one went awkwardly. It was the first one he did, maybe against Isaac or something. It's his letter of thanks that he did before the battle started, thanking the Central American River Turtle, and then doing a bunch of Carter Deems-esque stuff. But randomly picked it up at the end of the event, kept it.
What, but does he use this in the battle?
Yes, well no, just when it goes, and on the right we've got Carter Deems, just read this out.
Oh, okay. Fucking hell.
Worth nothing, but I've kept it.
But it's for battle rap memorabilia.
There we go.
There you go.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Scroll.
That sounds like a good idea, like a battle rap. What could you put in, like, Cannabis's notebook would have to be in there.
100%. Well, Diz had the notebook, didn't he?
Did he?
Yeah, and he released notepads.
100 pages
He did a whole
of
range.
in this motherfucker.
Yeah. What else would be in there? Lux's grey hoodie.
Lux's grey hoodie, 100%. Illegal's t-shirt.
Daylight.
No, not illegal. EMC?
Yeah, EMC's. Yeah,
EMC's
t-shirt.
t-shirt.
Daylight's mask.
Yeah, Daylight's mask.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's a good few things.
loads of things. What about UK? What do you have in UK?
Your
Ogmios,
shovel, obviously.
my shovel's gone. Nah, it's dead.
Yeah,
actually,
the Lego. The Lego. Ogmios, the Lego. When you got the
Ogmios had
Lego.
a few, I think. No, was it just the Legos one? You know, definitely that. Have you ever used like a
prop
or something? Or
Nah, I know
That's
that.
totally
You don't seem like a prop guy.
No.
not a prop necessarily, but maybe you had like a.
Nah, I'm trying to think because I can't remember anything, to be honest. But
Yeah.
not that I'm aware of.
What's a UK one, man?
It was
A UK prop, the cheese grater.
The cheese
Oh,
grater
yeah,
from the
it's a
Bad Bars
grater.
battle.
Grater flip.
Shuffle's trench coat.
Shuffle's trench coat,
That would have to go
100%.
in there.
Balski's pamphlet outfit.
Okay, I
Another
don't
rep.
even know what
Don't worry.
Balski pamphlet outfit is.
It's
but-
just a wig.
Oh, okay.
Just think, what would Balski have done for an outfit? Low effort, maximum payoff.
Oh, Uno Lavas' buckets.
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 And
Well, yeah, we
tape
didn't bring
measure.
out visual buckets, did
Tape
we?
measure?
Unless we're putting in his metaphorical
Because he was
buckets.
like, you got a long neck.
Oh yeah, the tape measure. Yeah. O'Shea's orange.
Yeah.
Yep.
If you're still about.
The red banana.
Red banana, blue banana, how many bananas Pedro had.
Yeah, all good artifacts.
But like we said, my shovel's in there. Yeah. From Quill versus Moke. Run
Out
it
now.
up, please. Out
Go on,
now.
watch it.
What are we thinking?
Bit big-headed to
Don't
put
be.
your own thing in.
I know, but I thought it was such a. We're gonna talk about
Have
it,
you
and I
kept
thought
the
that was a
shovel?
perfect time to. No, I gave
the
it away.
segue
there.
was smooth.
The smoke segue
It
is
was so
in my head. I was like, you
smooth.
know what? I
Like-
have it. So it's all the smoke for Premier Battle Saturday, 21st of May, Rebellion Manchester.
You don't know how mad I am at all these Manchester battles.
I know.
Killing me, man.
When you go out there,
It's just
Yeah,
make a
but
London
look,
event.
Yeah, I just got things to be doing.
Yeah.
Like Manchester that's a weekend away.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no two ways
but
about it.
there's a Premier Battles London event coming up though.
I heard a rumor about that still. So no, that's in the bits. I'll be at that. Do you know what I mean? But I've been missing bit like the Koji, the title match. Who wouldn't want to be in the building?
Oh, you mean just even being a spectator?
just being
like,
in there, just watching.
I feel that as well.
Like,
It's a 4-hour journey each. Well, after all, it adds 4 hours on your day. You got to stay there or whatever else. And I'd just rather those people came down and did that for us.
London had its time in it where everyone was traveling down, and I was.
no, do you know what? I know exactly how them man used to feel. Like I feel like. Because it's horrible.
It is.
It's proper like, oh, look at this card.
Yeah.
And it's like 400 miles away.
Yeah.
Like there's no way I'm getting to it.
And I get how hard it is, and I just love it after them having to do it for so long if they could just do it again.
Yeah, just come back down.
Yeah, please, come this way.
But they've got the crowd going at the moment, man. They've got a nice crowd up there.
We just need the crowds to get better here, and they will have more reason to.
To be fair, the crowds here have been spoiled because we've had event after event after event here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They've been spoiled, so there's not the reactions anymore. There's not the people's entitled. They're like, yeah, I've come here to.
I also think,
I've come here to see, but
I agree with that.
Like, of course, entertain me.
It just feels like London's the new Scotland or something. We're not getting the events
I think up north have done a better job of bringing through new fans as well, you know.
Yeah.
When you think about it, like if you go to London, it's kind of like I see more. Maybe because I don't go up north all the time, but I feel like they've got more new faces when I see them.
Maybe just don't remember them.
I don't remember anyone. There's a lot of these battlers on here I don't remember. So we've got solo battles. Jester Black versus Sam Hypes.
I know Sam Hypes.
I know Jester Black.
Okay, good.
Okay, there we go.
He's the black kid from Ireland, right? That's Jester Black.
Oh, is he from Ireland? I've seen him, I think I've seen him.
He's decent, man.
I was going to listen to him. And Sam Hypes.
Sam Hypes. Yeah, I know Sam Hypes too, man.
And he just battled, we were saying last...
Matter. Was it bad?
Matter won.
Of course.
Yeah.
No offense to Sam Hypes, but Matter's really good.
Matter's really, really good.
Matt have been good forever, man.
Yeah. He also never really changed either.
No, dude ain't fell off, not once.
Doesn't need to.
No, not
We
at all.
got Giz versus Mikey AK. Okay. I think Giz is also an Irish battler.
Oh, is he? Oh.
No, isn't Giz...
I thought Giz was Giz, man.
Isn't he the British Big K? Giz.
Giz, like Giz, Giz.
Oh, I fucked up. Okay.
I don't know who he's battling though.
Mikey AK. Mikey AK. Mikey AK, would you say?
Mikey AK, not Mikey AK.
Crow versus Lazy. We know these people.
We definitely know these.
Yeah.
We like Lazy. Lazy versus Crow is going to be a crazy, actually a crazy battle.
That is going to be an insane battle.
I think Lazy might win that. But Crow's really good.
Do you know what? That's like a battle of they're two very good anglers.
Yeah.
And they execute those angles really well. They don't just find good angles. They pick punches. They execute that shit with precision. So yeah, that one's gonna be.
I think that's Crow's hardest match yet.
I agree.
It'll be a really good look for him. If he writes up, he'll be really good. But Lazy's a test.
That's a really good battle, right?
Yeah.
Frost versus CGA. I don't know who he is, but Natural. Remember Natural from back in the day?
Is he the guy from iBattle? CJ.
Yeah, he was saying like he was really good.
Yeah, I've seen him.
CJA, not X.
CJ.
Oh, was it?
I'm sure it's is he CJ?
CJA. Unless he says it's CJ.
I think it might be CJ, but it's the dude from
iBattle.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, he's cold, man.
Apparently he's good, and we love Frost, right? So
Frost is ill.
And then it goes into the 2-on-2 tournament academy winners, which are Grazza and LS Dean.
Right.
Versus,
did you have to do the
I had to pull that one out of my brain.
He said LS Dean.
Why don't we do like a fantasy pick of who's going to win this round, semis and final? Tony, all your picks without knowing who any of them are.
Okay.
There might be people you know. There might be people.
Just by the names.
By
the duo names. All right. I'm going for.
So who have we got in round one?
Who's in round one?
I'm going to go for Koj and Quill. I don't know. That's
of course you
I've heard of them.
So basically, we've got academy winners versus Moke and Black Tea. Some of them are just their names.
Who's academy
winners? Oh, he just said Grazza and LSD.
Yes.
Yeah.
Crab Twins.
Wait.
So Grazza and LSD versus who?
Versus Moke and Black Tea.
Who wins that one?
Premier Battles. The academy winners.
Yeah, I'm going for academy winners.
I'm remaining impartial.
No, we're not just sitting on the fence here, lad. Not on this show.
Yeah, ain't no fence sitting out here, bro.
You better pick one, boy.
I'm going to go with academy winners.
Okay.
So wait, the Grazza guy I think is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, he's really good.
First time I saw him, I didn't know who the fuck he was, but he made me laugh so much. He's fucking funny, man. I quite like Grazza. Yeah, I'm going with them. Academy winners.
Okay, good. Cramp Twins versus Barbarians.
Who are the Cramp Twins?
One of them is Tech and Georgie Roots.
Okay.
Barbarians?
Against Bracy. Bracy's one of the Barbarians, isn't he?
I don't know who the Barbarians are, man. Premier Battle started uploading.
I feel like
things
there's
today.
a lot of battle crews called Barbarians.
Cramp Twins, Barbarians. Look, so Tech and Georgie Roots versus
Versus Akid and Bracy, yeah.
Bracy. Okay,
Oh, Bracy's back. I love Bracy.
Okay, Akid and Bracy against who?
Tech and Georgie Roots.
If Bracy is in a crowd, the battle is instantly better. If he's in a battle, I think it's a bit different. But if he's in the crowd, it is for any event. It could be a few
claims,
days.
yeah.
You'd make it funnier.
I'm gonna go for the Cramp Twins.
You're going for Cramp Twins.
Yeah.
Is that Tech and...
Tech and Georgie Roots.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a tough one.
Yeah,
Isn't it?
it's a tough one. Because I think that Akid and Bracy will have better chemistry.
Yeah, I got a feeling they're gonna take it more serious because I feel like Georgie just had a battle. When he does a lot of battles, they might just try wing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm changing my
Might
pick.
be
I'm
wrong,
going with
but-
the Barbarians.
We all going for the same Barbarians.
Bracy was in the room. He's going to have some boxing bars. I can tell you that for a start.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, big time. I reckon... I'm going to give it to the Cramp Twins.
Cramp Twins. Yeah. So we're going our separate ways now on the chart. It's like, you know, the
We've had a wobble. We've had a wobble.
But this is where the fantasy pick doesn't work because then we all need to agree.
Why do we all have
Well,
to
just
agree?
otherwise we're going to have to do loads of different versions. What we want to do is pick by the end of this we're picking the winner.
Okay, well
So-
we've gone 2 for 1 then.
So
on
Barbarians.
Barbarians win, but they got your vote.
So in the next round, it's Academy winners versus Barbarians in the semi-finals to decide who goes into the finals.
Oh, this is
on
what
that
we're doing.
side.
I see now. I'm with you.
You
Now.
see what I'm doing? I see what I'm doing.
I'm with you now.
I'm doing a tournament.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
I'll get a diagram on screen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa, you're putting in the work, yeah?
Well, I
Yeah,
probably
that's that
won't.
Gary Neville thing, you know?
Yeah.
Moving things about and that.
Just need one of those
Slow.
pens.
Yeah, come on. I'm
Yes.
expecting to see that now.
And we'll see.
That'll be sick.
Look, I don't even know what I'm writing, but he's gonna make something happen. Look, I'm expecting that.
Watch me write. I am a dickhead.
Academy winners versus Barbarians. Koj and Quill versus Leicester and Visual.
Oh wait. Are we doing the semi-final
what?
version of this first?
No, we have to.
No, we don't do the whole group.
But, is that how we do? Okay,
That's
yeah.
how I'm doing it.
Oh, but they've got their own brackets, but I don't know what bracket. Oh no, but you know how the bracket is.
What?
Oh no, we won't do that. We'll do our own
This is
bracket. It's
very
fine.
techie.
Well,
This is all getting-
I'm just trying to make it accurate. All right, so Koj and Quill versus Leicester and Visual. I'd say Koj and Quill.
I actually say Leicester and Visual.
Don't. If he's sitting here, I'm gonna have to say Celeste.
Oh, but they're not going to win the whole tournament. This is redundant now. I'm
Right.
winning the whole tournament. No, I think we have to knock me out because it's not fair.
He just
Otherwise,
did.
I'm going to win the whole. Oh, he did.
He just did.
I assumed that he backed me. Can you imagine? I just stopped listening.
He
Just
was
stop
so
listening.
sure.
I assumed that he's backing me.
Stop listening, bro. You in here saying I don't think I'm gonna win. I can't back you, bro. Like,
Yeah.
imagine if you were in a fight that's getting punched out. How am I supposed to defend it and you ain't even trying to fight for yourself?
Okay. What's the next one? Scapegoats versus Hades and Subran.
I don't know who Hades and Sub-Rhyme Scapegoats.
Hades is a good Irish battle, but obviously Scapegoats.
The scapegoats in this tournament.
Yeah, they're
Scapegoat's
winning the
probably
whole
gonna
thing.
win, yeah. Scapegoat's
As long as Raptor turns up,
Okay, so who do
Every time.
Scapegoats? Who do you battle next in the next round?
we battle.
It doesn't matter who you battle.
No, I'm not in the next round, so what do you mean do I battle
Scapegoat
next?
winning, man.
It's Leicester and Visual.
Versus
I'm not even
Academy
in it
winners.
anymore. Versus Academy winners, yeah.
Leicester and Visual win again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we've got Cramp Twins versus Scapegoats, or Barbarians versus Scapegoats. Scapegoats.
Yep. Scapegoats.
Okay, so then we go to
The winner we know is Scapegoats.
Scapegoats versus Academy winners.
No, Scapegoats just win. They
Yeah,
are the winners.
scapegoats. They gotta be the
We
winners.
didn't have to do this whole thing, we could have just said
We
that.
could've-
couldn't we?
you could have just read them out and we would have said, oh yeah, those guys.
Yeah.
I just
Those
got
ones.
really into the idea of the bracket.
That was fun. That was fun.
Yeah, I got to say draft pick.
Yeah.
I don't normally get in those conversations, so
So yeah, there we go. All right, so should we get into some questions? Or
If you have questions.
I've got questions because you beautiful people.
Wait, Tony, have you ever done 2 on 2? Surely.
yeah. Me and
Locksmith.
Oh yeah, I remember.
we did Joker Star and Verb. And
Oh yeah, that was good.
yeah, that was on Brighton Beach.
Yeah, I remember that.
And we did Manchester against Rivers and Fiora.
I don't remember that one as
I
much.
remember it.
Yeah, that was
I don't remember. I just remember
Wait
like
there.
a gun bar. I think. No, I saw
There
it on
was
YouTube.
that
so
the
I
day-
remember.
Did you come to that Manchester event and not battle? Was that event?
No.
The Blizzard one.
Yeah.
That was. Oh, was it that one? No, then you've done 3. No, was that the one?
Was it there?
I don't think so.
Blizzard.
Shots battled on the event against Raptor on that event.
Yeah.
Oh, was that the one?
That's the one. I remember thinking,
Oh,
was there?
now your memory's working, yeah? Now Tony remembers everything.
Shit that sticks
So
in my
I
mind.
get bullied on this show, that's what's happening.
Yeah.
Shit that sticks in my mind. And it's funny what stays. Yeah, that was.
No one's let me forget that one.
No, so it's twice. Yeah, me and.
I feel like you did another one, but maybe what I
No,
saw
I
on
don't-
camera was.
I don't think so. I don't think we've done another one. They're hard to do. Like
Yeah.
it just the dynamic of like 2 people just writing, 2 people writing already. Like,
Yeah.
And your styles are not the same.
Yeah.
You don't. Yeah, it's just you have to make it work. You have to work to make it.
I
work.
feel
You know what I
like
mean?
you and Smith would be like Quill and Koj, but you would be Koj and Smith would be Quill. in
But at
that
least they
equation.
live next to each
Constantly
other.
just like, bro, I've just sent you some bars. man.
Yeah, no,
mate.
he was. He
I don't check my phone.
He keeps me on the straight and narrow
Yeah,
at all
yeah.
times, man. At all times. But yeah, no, he's easy to write with because he's relentless.
A machine. He writes an
Yeah,
album in a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
straight up. It's not even an exaggeration. Like
Yeah.
Dude wrote a 19-track grime album in like 5 days.
I remember the first
Right.
time I ever made a music video. It was for Locksmith. And he was like, do you want to come shoot a video? We shot 10. It's just outrageous. Just like, oh, we've got that music video done. Let's do the next one. We shot like 10 music videos in a day.
Got paid for one.
Got paid for one.
Yes.
Old hip hop prices probably got 20 quid.
Yeah.
Come on.
But
Got
no,
to
he's
put your
because he's
name
so
on it.
relentless with it. He's good to have like that because he'll constantly give you ideas. But it's that timing. It's making sure you've got to be together and
Yeah.
then just not just write it. Then you got to rehearse it and know who says what and where you say it. And then if you mess up, hopefully he knows the line so that he can G you up and say it. And if like vice versa, it's a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Like it's a proper.
I think I like it more, man.
It's a dude.
I think so, yeah. It's like less. It's like half the work.
Well, you did the
If
one
you
in Washington.
I've done a few. The
Didn't
last
have-
one I did, which was really easy, which is why I'm kind of comparing this one to that, is that I was with Soul. Me and Soul did a compliments match
yeah.
against
Yes,
Marlon
you
Shuffle
did,
T.
man.
Now it was only
good.
one round, but basically I sent Soul like my scribbles.
Yeah.
He kind of matched up with his, sent it back, and then
Yeah.
we just like doctored it. Nothing, no long. Like we spent like ages, like we didn't really follow each other. Then we just did it kind of, and then we met up on the day.
Yeah.
I memorized what I needed to memorize. He memorized what he needed to memorize. Went through it a couple times and it was sweet. I mean, it wasn't the most intense performance because it was a compliments battle, so it
Yeah.
makes it easier and stuff, right? And it was good vibes. But yeah, man, it's a bit easier doing 2-on-2s, man.
What?
In my opinion, anyway.
Why haven't you done a compliment battle?
I hate people.
So, there you go. I've tried to get you to do one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he gave me a compliment last week. I think you should try give me a one because seeing as you don't.
You're asking for compliments.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not how this works,
not
is
how
it?
it
Like
I tried to make a theme.
that
Come on, try hard.
jumper's not terrible.
I said a similar thing to him. That's pretty much the only compliment I gave him as well.
My bad. The hat's not awful either.
Yeah.
Let's get into the question. Okay. How did you feel to pick up Max Sherry? Because I picked up Max Sherry. Okay, I'm gonna.
Were you going to answer
Yeah,
it? Come
answer
on.
it. How did it
You
feel?
can't just,
Yeah,
you're
it
not
was-
talking to us.
No, I was just like, if they're rubbish, I'm gonna. Okay, I felt electric. What fights have you seen kick off at battle rap events?
Fights of a scene kick off.
Or-
Good
Oh,
one.
It says
Rom-com.
rappers at
Rom-com.
events.
Rom-com, that was a
With-
good one.
Rag and Bone
Rom-com?
Man.
Yeah.
Rom-com.
Rack and Bone, man. I love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Back in the day, I think Rizzle was involved as well.
Yeah,
like
that
back
was
at
2010.
2010, I forgot he was battling. It was
know, but it just
the same
kicked off
event
at
as
the back.
Zayn Azrai versus Moss Prob, I think. But it just kicked off on stage at the back.
Oh, yeah.
There's just a bit of like, there's a random angle of it. But yeah, all of them were
There's
involved.
Locksmith. Bro, he gave a guy the stiffest jab. The guy said to him, "What are you gonna do, Rick Ross?" Bro, like the most racist thing in the world. Just blatantly just out like, what the fuck? And he just gave him one, like it was just from nowhere. Like I don't even know how he got so much power behind it. Like, boom, this stiff arm jab.
What a fate, like.
Yeah, just straight in, bang in the middle. And my man, he took about 4, 5, 6, 7 steps back. The doors caught him at the back of Brixton Jam. And then he was like, he looking, didn't know where he was, and the security guys that's coming and took him out.
Yeah,
Like,
amazing.
but yeah, that was just a one. boom.
Soul smacked up, caustic.
Yeah,
Don't
you remember
forget.
that? Oh, do you remember he gave him a stunner on the stage?
Yeah.
I don't remember the stunner.
Do you not? No. The video didn't catch it.
He had him in a
didn't
figure
catch
four
it.
leg lock and
Yeah,
everything.
you missed all of the action, bro. You should have been there the front.
And
of
then the
stage.
big bad dog came on stage.
Yeah. And,
Oh, the security guard.
Cable was the best.
What
thing.
was his slogan? He had like a slogan or something, or he said something. He's like,
Backle rap.
come on, say it.
Like
Come on, what is it? Yeah, he was like, but he was saying,
I'm the dog in this.
I'm the baddest dog. I'm the baddest dog.
I'm the baddest dog. I rate that.
He was sick.
Yeah. So
He was
I'm
a
the
cool guy still.
Yeah, that's the security you want at events.
Who else? I saw Sharon get slapped by K-Shine.
Oh, you was there for that?
Yeah, I filmed that.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
wow.
He tried to flag him, didn't he? And K-Shine just
Yeah.
slapped him hard. It was well awkward. He carried on filming.
And then carried on rapping.
Do you know that's the thing? Do you know where the battle didn't stop? Like
No.
the battle continued.
Mike Roboto with a red hand mark.
Yeah.
I could never quite like.
100 bullets round. It was kind of like the Chris Rock Will Smith situation. Time
Yeah.
ago.
Oh,
Yeah,
it was a 2-on-2. Bullets.
2-on-2.
What did Bullets say? What did he like? Calm down or something? I was like that.
He's slapping it harder. No, I don't know what he
He had
did.
he had a flip through or something. No, I don't know.
Imagine
Then they
getting
hold up a
slapped and
sign or
flipping
something.
it. Like,
Yeah.
it's just weird, man. It's just,
Yeah.
it's just weird.
What sign? They had a sign.
I can't remember the side.
It's going in the Battle Rap Museum.
Yeah.
Just for.
Oh, the slap, it was peak.
All right.
That's not even the most awkward battle moment I've ever filmed.
What is?
J Dose versus K-Shine.
Wait, that's that. Well,
J Dose I really rate as a
wait,
rapper.
that was worse than Daylight getting naked.
Yeah, like it was just like he choked and then he just was like, I'm gonna do my round, and it was so bad I just stopped filming and walked away and he carried on doing his round.
Wait,
We were
I was
in
there. It
Washington.
was in Washington.
Yeah. We
Oh, that was so awkward.
I was just like, I can't let this guy do this himself. So I just stopped filming. Everyone just walked away. Whole crowd just left. He carried on rapping for a bit and then was just like,
It was bad. It was bad.
That was like serious. After I battled him.
yeah.
Oh, that was embarrassing.
The like last battle of the day, the crowd's leaving and he's like, yeah, wait. Like, you hear these bars and he's just rapping them off his phone.
Sirius owes UK a good performance, man.
Yeah.
He's missed the mark every time and has just done something. Like, he's obviously just not cared.
He won't get a
Come
chance
over on
to
a
do it.
paycheck and
I
has
don't-
just done the worst shit
I don't
ever.
think you'll get a chance to do it. Favorite rap battle diss to date thus far in your career? You can jump in as well.
Favourite diss?
Rap diss. I don't know if that means to you or if that's just. I'm guessing.
Yeah, that's
I don't know.
I
I've
need
said-
something more specific.
I've said it a million times, but I loved when Ark said to Dialect, you look like Seal who sung Kiss from a Rose, and your girl looks like a seal
Seal.
that lives off the coast.
Oh god, that's good.
It's so perfect. It's so funny.
If you're going for Ark, I'll pick his. He had the. I love his bar against Sense. Always like you 999 because you use bar. What was it? You still cool hotlines in the word. Oh, I butchered it, bro.
It's not good anymore.
It's not
No,
good
It's
anymore.
not good anymore. We've
Your
got to find
teeth
a
are
new
throwing
one.
up gang signs to Yunnan from you.
Did I say that?
Yeah.
Did I?
It's like I forgot. You had a lot of things about his teeth.
I did have. Yeah, I did have a lot about his teeth. I didn't know I said that. That's quality.
I think some of your best material was about.
Smile, and yours says friend zone.
Oh, when
Yeah,
you
yeah,
smiles
yeah.
and your teeth spell out friend zone.
That's the
favourite
best
diss?
diss anyone said to you.
Do you know what? I don't really know because I tend not to listen to my. I don't listen that hard.
Living in ignorance.
I'm the same.
But no, there's times when I've caught something. I'll be like, hey, that's a bar. But the only one that really sticks out is like Mickey in my first battle, and he says no one. He breaks down what all the poisonous poets have done, and then he says, but no one knows what happened to Tony though, like the end of The Sopranos, and like. I just really
I
like
haven't
that
watched
bar.
that
Yeah.
part. I think my favourite one is Yunnan against me. He says something like wait, give me 1 second to clock this.
Ruining
Well,
every line.
I have to like think about what he said, bro.
It's so hard to think of bars though. Like, I don't know how. Like, you could ask certain battlers, what was your second round against so and so?
Yeah.
How?
Yeah.
Not even know how. Why?
Yeah.
It's finished. It's
But you're
bro.
finished. You've
Yeah,
got
it's
everything.
got, bro. I walk off
See,
stage.
this is me.
someone-
I've got the memories actually.
People must have dissed you in rap battles, no? Can't you pick a favourite one of yours, even if you weren't in the rap battle?
I haven't taken many. I
No.
think everyone wanted to be
Yeah,
nice to me
everyone
back
wants to be
in
nice,
the day.
it's true, it's true,
The
it's
only
true.
one that I got, and I think it stood out, was fucking HK saying you're dead like Bagnall swag, and I took it personally.
Wow.
I like my.
Wow.
I think I've got decent fashion sense.
Wow. Do you know what? I your kicks is like always been on point. So I'm.
But
I'm
Nike and Adidas is a bit of a
yeah, that is a
Yeah,
faux
yeah,
pas.
yeah.
To be fair.
grey and grey. It's
But I remember you rocking the Ewins.
Yeah.
You know, like I know you know what it's about.
I know, when I look back though, I did dress like a bit of an idiot. When I look back, I feel like I wore a bit too much vests. It was hot though.
Yeah,
But
but
it
them
was
events
super
were
hot
It
in
was
them
hot.
events though.
But I remember events ain't hot nowadays like they used to be.
Yeah,
bro.
nah,
Like, it used to be about.
because there's not like 400 people
Yeah.
jammed into a building. Do you know what I
It
mean?
was just the type of vest. I don't know why I had like a Vans Disney vest. Like, I had
Yeah,
some
you
bad
defo
choices.
had like surfer vests.
Yeah,
like
I know. I don't
Point
know what.
Break.
I know, and I
You
had
had
long hair
that-
sticking out the snapback. I didn't really know who I was yet. You know, when you look back at some of the overly baggy clothing,
I think that was-
Do you know what the
fucking
funniest
mismatch.
thing? Watching it's versus Ilmac.
Yeah.
And a very, very young you.
In a pink
Just
sweater.
in a pink sweater, just standing.
Love it.
I
love
love
Giving
it.
it those
Like
ones.
that. Did you give the finger slap?
Yeah.
Oh, the gun fingers and that.
I remember.
Yeah, yeah.
I think Respect BA gave me a Sonic Boom at one stage. So I was getting too close. I was well into it. I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved it. I'm not ashamed. I like it.
Oh, you can
That's why I'm
help.
still around.
Does Tony look his age yet?
No, he looks younger than me.
Ah,
Do you-
appreciate that.
Do you think you look your age?
I certainly feel it. But yeah,
He knows he doesn't
do
look
I
it.
look it? No, I don't know what to compare it against because even like my other friends, we look all the same age.
Can you give any advice to some of the younger battlers? Some of them looking like withered, man.
Yeah, don't do drugs, don't drink. I stayed away from those things my whole life, and that's why I look like this.
No
We,
one
sh-
believes that.
we should have got a ton of, like loads of pictures of battlers and worked out who does Tony look older than or younger than. That would have been great. That would have been great.
Ooh.
In the British scene.
We're gonna play that. We should play it next week without Tony. Then we're just gonna have to
think,
play
yeah.
older than Tony.
I'm sure like, I'm the oldest battle rapper.
Yeah, but I reckon there's a lot of battle rappers who look older than you.
Probably.
If we put a picture of every British battler out, I reckon Matters probably looks older, Balski looks older. I'm trying to think who looks younger than you, who looks actually younger than you. It's probably not many.
No.
Blizzard even looks older than you these days. Shuffle looks older. Yeah, well, next time we should have done that.
We should have done younger, like higher
This
or
is
lower.
your- like,
higher or lower.
Younger or
Younger or
Younger or older.
Oh, mate, we'll record that later.
Okay, here we go. Where are we at? Do you ever go for one last quick wee before the battle? I actually did last weekend, but not in general.
Do you time?
Do you have anything? Do you do anything like a ritual before a battle or anything, or like any superstition?
I don't.
No?
No.
Have you ever needed to pee mid battle?
No.
Imagine.
I kind of take care of all those things first because I know, like, yeah, it's gonna be on tops. But no, like, you know, the thing is, like, battling.
Yeah.
I don't feel nervous in a battle. Like, I don't. It's not a scary situation.
It would be
Like,
for most.
Yeah, I've seen it. Do you know what I mean? I've
Did
seen
it ever though?
No,
it was never like that.
I like
'Cause you've always
showing
been a
off,
performer
man.
anyway,
yeah,
right?
forever. But yeah, I've been on stage since I was like 19.
Yeah.
Just like
That's what I
doing-
mean. So by the time you started battling,
So
you
yeah, I was
already
in my
so
30s when I
comfortable
came
with
to
crowds.
Don't Flop. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it's easy. Like, but I love it. Yeah, there's no ritual or no. I just think like, let me get in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna show off now. It's my time.
just let me show off, man.
Someone must have shit themselves in a battle though.
Oh, I reckon they must have as well.
Surely.
Just kept it
There's so many
secret.
battlers and so many
But
battles. The lore
there
of
was a
They
battle.
never did shit on
They used to
stage.
be going around YouTube where the geezer pissed himself in a battle.
that's mad. Pissed. Oh my god. Wait. No.
Chilling out here with all my niggas and my niggas. This dude just pissed his pants. What the fuck? Oh shit.
Man's got gassed, yeah, and he just wet himself.
Wait, is he
It
coming
wasn't
to
actually even a bar.
Was he realising himself? What, you thought he was gonna pretend like?
Well, I didn't
do
know if
by
it was part of the
purpose?
material.
Yo, watch me beat on my leg.
Oh yeah. That's mad.
Streaming live.
Yeah. That's great. Yeah, he's literally just pissed himself. That was crazy. Let me write rap battler shits himself.
Daylight, bro.
Yeah,
Shit on the
daylight's
stage.
gonna pop up.
Oh.
Like, I mean, look how much chess used to throw up all the time, innit? Do you
Yeah.
know what I mean? I think he still.
Oh
has a-
yeah.
Like, just from nerves.
Yeah.
Just,
DNA used to throw up. as
yeah,
well.
DNA. He used to do that.
Make a part of your thing. People are forgiven.
Yeah.
Have you ever thrown up?
Nah.
Maybe you need that.
Cheers, mate.
100%.
If you could have one bar retracted from any of your battles, what would you pick?
Oh, too many to pick for me.
It's a great question, by the way. I can kick it off. Last weekend, Tongue Twister come with a bar out of nowhere, accusing me of having sex with London Jen.
Okay.
So I'd have that retracted.
Yeah, but isn't it your own material, what you would retract, not what someone else said?
Oh, maybe.
You're just hotting yourself up on this channel
No,
as
I'm
well.
not. I'm hotting myself up. Mate, it's another top 10 battlers in
Is there
London
any
this
bit
year.
of
Can leave
material you
nothing
wish
on
you
this.
didn't say, I think is the question.
What would nah, man, I said, yeah, if I said it, I meant it, man. Like,
Oh, from
do
any
you
of
know,
the battles, you're right.
yeah, like the thing is, I think there's things that have aged badly.
Yeah.
Like in terms of the language that was kind of acceptable to use,
Yeah.
and things it was acceptable to say. Like perhaps I wouldn't say leaning like a fat bitch is like the heel on a fat bitch is ugly.
Yeah.
Perhaps I wouldn't use the terminology fat bitch again.
Yeah.
Perhaps I wouldn't even make reference to her weight.
Yeah.
But yeah, perhaps. But I said it was alright. It popped.
Was that, you said that at a poetry thing as well, didn't you?
No, do you know what I said? I got a bar.
It went off terribly at the
No,
poetry night.
it popped. But one poet, like she's a proper famous poet from this country as well. Like she was at the front, and I said this line. I do this for the black youths that strap zoots and hang out in all the wrong places, like fat birds in cat suits.
Yeah. Did not
And
go off.
she just stood up and
Oh,
just
really?
left the room, man.
You felt bad?
And, nah, not like.
But now you do.
Yeah.
Not even so much feel bad, like, but to be honest, it's more of like you got to give me the visualization. You got to look at what I was saying right there,
Yeah.
like how I worded it and what like the expense was not really. It was just clever wordplay.
Yeah.
Like that's what I was aiming for.
I think, it wouldn't have done as well. It would have probably been even more hated today.
Yes,
Than just by
yeah.
one person. It would have been about 50, probably.
Yeah, perhaps.
But yeah, fair. I mean, hip hop has had to catch up with the way of the world quicker than fucking the world itself.
It's grown, man. And the funny thing is, I don't think it's quite grown enough to go mainstream. I don't think.
No.
I think there's an aspect of battle rap that could be mainstream, like the catch-up battles and things like that.
Yeah.
Those kind of things there.
Definitely.
But in terms of just two people going at it, there's no.
Compliments.
You've
like
got to take that
themes.
some sort of angle to it.
Do you imagine how hard it's been trying to pitch rap battle into brands throughout my life? Oh yeah, don't worry about the misogyny. Don't worry about the. It's just a joke. But managed to get it away a few times. But you almost have to apologise for it first. Just like, I know it's a little bit risque. It's just one of those. It's so hard to like market because it's just like it's a checklist of.
So do you think if there was like a high class battle rap with two top tiers and it was done like so I was battling Tony and we don't mention anything like we still got but still go at each other, so it's not cheesy. Do you think that's marketable?
Yeah, that would be marketable. One thing, stop mentioning things that have happened in the past. Nobody cares. If you're a random audience and you're going in to watch something, they're like, remember when you did this in 2012? You've lost that audience. You're never going to get a new viewer because they're just like, okay, cool, I don't understand it. Two, stay away from racism, homophobia and misogyny.
Right.
And maybe not like too much
Sexual talk.
Yeah, skip that. But if you just had like, I don't know, that's why like Harry, Baker, Shuffle and people like that are easily marketable because it's funny and like you don't need to understand everything to get it. Even yourself and Tony, how like even if you are mentioning something, it's a punchline within it. So if you get what that is, the reference, then you're kind of all right. But a lot of battle rap is just too insular and too much of a soap opera for a random person to pick up, which in that form is impossible to market. You might get Manscaped or you might get like a few people, but getting it into a big branded place, you need to do stuff that is, as you say, like a costume battle or a themed battle, that's how the mental health thing worked. That's why the Pete Cashmore event was so successful because you could bring in anyone.
Yeah, and again, do you know what? Saying that those two events there are a very good example of how you can use battle rap in a different, like in a completely different way, and in a way that uplifts and helps people out.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't think we utilise that
really
enough, do we? We just, most events are people going at each other, right?
Yeah.
There should be more.
Bro, after the Real Deal battle at that Time to Change thing, I know you guys are both at it. The woman who owned the charity came and held my hand and cried. Just because, Real Deal's material was crazy.
Yeah.
But just like even people would come up afterwards and say, "No, that's prevented me from doing something." That's like made me reach out. And It's seeing battle, like you can do so much with battle rap.
Because there's so many talented people in battle rap as well, you know, it doesn't get utilised enough. Like some of these battlers, like their only like form of expression is through battle rap.
Yeah,
and it's like you're just sometimes it's wasted when they're trying to attack people. But if you say, yo, you can use that rap to do this, that kind of concept, 100%. They can shine a bit more.
There's so much you can do with the format. I'm surprised, honestly, how little has been done with it.
Yeah.
The amount that you could do, I'm not going to bring up everything, but like me and Shotty and Briggsy have got an idea. Like there's so much stuff. You could turn it into, like, you don't just need to have it as, like, look what James Corden did with just that format of people being on stage.
Yeah.
Really simple, same thing, but just made it mass marketable because it's celebrity. But you could do, like, you know, more of the Mark type of stuff that we did. There was like a travelogue documentary in Red Bull. There is a sketch show or some sort of sitcom waiting to happen. There's loads you could do.
Yeah, definitely. Because it's just writing.
Yeah,
it's literally, and within battle rap, I know within battle rap, there's the best writers this country
100%.
has produced.
Amazing.
Across any genre. I don't care if you want to talk about the Beatles.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, listen, John Lennon couldn't do what Quill does.
No.
It's not a thing. It's not a thing. You see, like what we do.
Yeah.
Like certain times, I love to go to battle rap events as a fan and just sit there in the crowd in awe. Damn, look what he did there. Look how he took you. He took you on a journey.
Yeah.
He went round there, and he was linking.
And he knew what he was doing as well.
And all the way that he's carried you on this little journey with him, on this story, and then it just culminates in this bam, this haymaker.
Yeah.
And it's like, shut down. Do you know like the level of thought, the craft that goes into it?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Like comedic misdirection, shaping a narrative from start to finish.
All of that stuff. There's the stuff that gets looked at in comedy. Like the stuff that you would make absolute fortune for to do in comedy. Battle rappers, like rappers in general, are good writers. But battle rappers specifically are ridiculous, man.
It's performance, it's stand-up, it's acting, it's like fucking... To be, like, I always say this, I mean, apart from being like really shaped in doing punchlines and knowing what like a stand-up form of material is, it's crazy to me that for a battle, say people are doing 5-minute rounds, 16 is 40 seconds normally on a track. So we're saying that 5 minutes is, let's say, 2 minutes is 48, so it's 96, 114-ish bars per round. You're doing an album's worth of material.
Every time you battle.
One take.
Perform it once. Perfect. Forget. Never do it again.
Even with like comedians, right? Like, and it's kind of similar. There's a similar aspect to it, right? But they get their material for whatever there's going to be their special or their that year's worth of the next 2 years worth of material. They get to try it at all the little comedy shows. This one's working, this is not working.
Do that on Friday. I just went down to Soul Theatre and watched him do that.
Just
trying out new material.
Work in progress.
But we don't get to do that.
No, we write it, we perform it, onto the next one. And it's of a high level as well.
There's no reason why it can't be shaped into that way, or why there isn't more of a battle approach to stand-up comedy, why we haven't seen more people from that maybe take a rhyming form to stand-up. I know, like, not just doing it in like Doc Brown or fucking The Gentleman or whatever that comedic guy is called, but actually doing a set that all rhymes. You could easily do that. They like, when Shuffle did stand-up, he didn't do anything to do with rhyming, but there definitely would be something digestible that you could do for a mass market. If you do it, I had the idea, you stole it. But there's loads of stuff. There's so many ways it can spread and evolve. But yeah, we need to make it more marketable, and then we can make you guys some money.
But the thing
Make
is,
us some money.
I think it's the quality. There's an upper echelon of like writers in battle rap. Like we all know their names. You know what I mean? But those people there's like, it's a machine. It's just an absolute machine. It doesn't matter what you want to do. If you were going to take that group of people and say, can you write a book? Can you write a story? Yeah. Those minds coming together, writing a chapter each. Like, it doesn't matter what you could you write a blog? Could you write a piece about something? They know how to write. They just really know how to write. They know how to like use metaphor,
100%.
similes, like turn a phrase, all the little intricacies, the type of things that you don't even know you know. Like, there are college professors who study shit like this. But he'll just go out on a Saturday afternoon and just go, yeah, da 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 da.
And
it's no problem.
The other thing that I love about it is it's not necessarily academic.
No.
It is super intelligent. And it's
It's
super
wildly-
fucking highbrow. It's more intelligent than all these people who get masters and whatever else. They're smart in this field. But what I liked about battle rap or writing, obviously it's like an intrinsic like stand-up comedy style. It's like an intrinsic something in them that makes them good at it. But like you don't need to be necessarily school smart or educated to be good at it. You get people from all walks of life that approach it, but are inherently amazing at this thing. It's baffling. Before we get onto that, what I was going to say is I actually think, and I know it probably sounds a bit biased because he's my mate, but I think Freddie is steps away from working out what he is. That like David Attenborough stuff, Super Mario, Simpsons. I love like the horrorcore and everything else. I love everything that he does. But if he keeps doing those like Attenborough, Simpsons, mass popular, mass successful, bro, he's steps away.
And you know what's so
It's mad.
again, it comes down to the writing. Like, because we're writers, like we can recognize, we know what we're looking for.
Yeah.
The same as you've listened to this for however long. You know what it is that you're looking for. When you look at how technical it is, like that, it's not just rhyming, and it's not just a story. It's like you got to see where he's rhyming, what he's doing, like,
and it's original as well.
Yeah, it's completely original, and he's just got an inimitable style. Is that the word I'm looking for?
Inimitable.
Like,
I don't know what that means.
He
Not
can't
imitatable.
imitate it. Yeah, you can't reproduce it. It's him. It's just him. You see it in his battles. There's
Yeah.
nobody that sounds like Kruger. There's no one that does what he does. And I see him do that. Remember the picture thing he was doing? Just looking at pictures, but making the shits rhyme for no reason.
He's doing that before with the. You remember he did Crash Bandicoot and he did like Rayman. I think it was, but back in the day with
his brain is crazy,
But
man.
it's an even deeper level because it's how people probably don't understand how techie the edit process is. But even like when he's writing, he finds all the images first and then reverse engineers it all to rhyme afterwards. But the edit shit, no one who even edits would like to do it. He spends hours on every single frame, like it's mad.
So can I
but
do-
I think he steps away. I think when the right person sees it,
That's all it is. Because you know something for everyone to penny, right?
Yeah.
And you know this yourself. See successful people.
Yeah.
No successful person tells you how lucky they fucking were.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did this. It don't matter how hard you work. I know people that work hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're not successful, right? Luck is the thing that will get you further than any bit of work in the world. Yeah.
100%.
Just luck. As soon as the one person, that stroke of luck, hey, see that? Boom, he's gone clear, bro. He's crazy, and he deserves it because the geezers, his brain's different, man.
What are your best memories from both of Don't Flop and Coming Up?
Oh man,
How do you even pick a best
know
memory,
what?
right?
Yeah. My memories of Don't Flop, I've got some incredible. Like I've had some of the best time of my life at Don't Flop.
Yeah,
events. Probably, do you know what? There's two things. Once when I was at, I was 21, and we was at the Sony BMG Christmas party, and they had flavoured oxygen at the bar, and I was sipping flavoured oxygen.
Flavoured
Yeah, I was
oxygen?
inhaling flavoured
What?
oxygen because it was meant to sober you up. I don't know. It was a gimmick.
Right, okay,
at some
okay.
bar in the West End, and then I looked, and like a UK rapper who was doing bits at the time, he was standing right there. I was like, wow. Bro, I'm a big fan, and then he turned and he went, oh, and then he spat 4 of my bars back at me, and like,
Then you knew that.
see that, I was like, yeah, fuck, I made it, like I
Yeah,
made it.
yeah.
And then it's funny because I was with you the other day. I swear I told you this. Went to
Can we
see
get a
Skinny.
name drop or no?
It was Fallacy.
Okay.
Do you remember
okay.
Fallacy and Fusion?
Me personally, no.
Yeah, like he was doing bits at the time.
Okay.
But the first time I met Skinny Man, he said, yeah, I've got a show later on. Like, just follow us down to the show. So we've gone to Scala with him, and in the middle of his show, he's like, yo, I heard this rapper today, like Tony Dangerous, he's sick. Where are you? And he just pulled me on stage in the middle of his set and just let me rap at 16 bars at Scala.
That's
Like,
crazy.
That's probably my top memory. Yeah.
That's sick.
No, it's not a bad one to be fair.
no.
Not bad ones. For me, I couldn't tell you. When we went away to America, it was probably one of my favorite times. Like
That was good. That
was
whole
sick.
trip was banging.
I
Yeah.
was jealous of that trip, man.
But, like, we made the best video, but it's way before. Like, I mean, they weren't putting budget into anything. We didn't have a microphone. We didn't have one of these handy microphones that you can buy for £400. But like we decided, like from driving with Big T, yeah, he was like always in the front seat, obviously, and we were driving around America. And I remember just like tripping him out. I remember just being like, bro, just like imagine like bridges, how they came from. And I was like, you know, like if we were born like just to like, you know, procreate, we don't know how to mate, feed, kill, repeat. Why do people understand beauty? And it just blew his mind. And it was just like we're having these like, probably like quite, we weren't even high, but we were having these super high conversations. And it just blew his mind. He was just like, how did this all get here? And he was just going crazy. So when we got back to the house, we decided to show him David Icke.
Oh my god!
And we recorded a whole video of me, Impact, and Quill, and maybe someone else showing him David Icke. And I just remember it being like the funniest fucking thing.
Yeah, that's trippy, man. Because David Icke is not to be fucked.
I know. We probably thought we were serious.
Big T's a legend, man.
Because remember, everyone thought the house was haunted and shit.
But I did, but I was scared of that house. You know, I was scared. But this house was scary. But I knew that it was dead.
Going to LA was crazy. Like when I first was filming and Sonny got the call to go out to film the cannabis battle, it was mad to me that I just started filming fucking battle rap and Sonny had quit my job to do it as a full-time job, and then I was in LA
Cannabis
with a documentary crew following us, cannabis filming the battle. It just felt very surreal. Well, the whole of Don't Flop was amazing. I loved it.
Yeah. There's loads of
amazing.
So many memories. Man. But it's just like, it's just crazy.
Bro, the amount of different cities I've been to with you.
Yeah.
Just like, I've seen you in Edinburgh, fucking Leeds, Manchester, Brighton, like just everywhere.
I remember
we've driven to that.
Yeah, I was driving, you were driving. I remember having another very non-high conversation with you above the M25. We were having a burger somewhere, and we were standing on the glass. And I was just like, bro, isn't it mad that everyone driving by has got their own narrative and like point of view? And it's like, yeah, that is. It was like, really
why do you always get deep on battle rappers, bro?
I'm a thinker. I'm the thinker.
Alright, okay.
Why am I always doing that?
Here we go. One for you, I think. Out of all the battlers that Bagnall has recorded, which of them has improved the most over the years? Ooh. And then for Quill, out of all the battlers that have, and you can answer, I guess, out of all the battlers that you have officially beaten, which one would give him the best rematch? So who would give you the best rematch out of all the people you've battled?
In a judge battle?
O'Shea. You probably felt like you've never lost in
O'Shea.
O'Shea, really the best battle, yeah?
O'Shea.
Most improved is probably Soul.
Oh, it's got to be in it.
He was always good, but I think it was just like understanding, like
he had to wait for
structure.
Everyone else to catch up.
Yeah, he did. But the performance, he clocked it one day, and he was just completely changed. It was when he battled Eek in Scarborough, Barbara, and he suddenly like had a bit more performance. And after that, but beforehand, no one gave a shit. I remember I paid for 24/7 versus Soul, because I was a fan of them both. And I was just a nerd.
Really?
So I part paid for Nestle's flight to come over, and I paid for 24/7's flight, and I asked for him to battle Soul at that event. I wasn't even involved, I was just a fan at this time. But no one even gave a shit about him then. It was just for me, that battle.
Yeah, no one did. I remember he battled Matter.
Yeah.
And like, I'm a fan of Matter. You know what I mean? I've been a fan of Matter. And who's this? I've never seen him before. Like, who's this kid? He's sick. Like, he's fucking sick. But yeah, no one was... It just took that,
It was after he did the 316 Stone Cold Stunner, whatever he said he did. That's what his name was.
That added stock.
That definitely.
Come on, then you start looking around, you know, soulish. Like, who is this guy?
If you punch someone, you become more believable.
Especially if they're like international. So that's what the youngers need to be doing.
Well, he is Scottish, so he is international, I guess.
Oh yeah. Okay.
But
he's the best writer in my opinion.
Don't go around Stone Cold stunning.
No.
Not at events.
Not at the events.
Or bringing out knives.
Or outside the events. Just don't do it. But yeah, I think Soul's probably the best writer in the game, to be honest with you. No,
he's definitely.
Tony's got some words for that.
No, he's
Tony's good.
He's
amazing,
way up there.
Amazing. But I think for me personally, I'm not saying battle, but I think writing wise, I think Soul's.
Sorry, Tony.
No, because I'm not even thinking of me in that position.
Who are you thinking is the best writer?
Oh man.
At least in the UK.
Ilmac, I think, is very, very.
Ilmac's
very
up there
good.
as well.
In the
UK,
UK,
he's got
100% one of the best in the world.
Yeah.
Like, his understanding of structure.
Yeah, internals.
The internal and like themes, the way he can narrate It's just and just weave a narrative. He's he's
That
crazy.
entire thing to Truth, just about I'm in the venue, are you out the venue? That was the entire round, but just had something.
Yeah,
every
in and
single
out.
venue.
Yeah. And he did it. He did the big K thing where he just did one round, the whole round about this dream.
Yeah.
And then what was the one he did about the blindfolded guy? He battled the blind guy.
Yeah,
And his
put the
last round was
blindfold
about
on.
the
Put the blind- blindfold.
Like just to have, because like when it comes off, if it pays off, it's
Yeah.
a massive payoff.
Yeah.
But it's if it does,
Yeah.
because you've got to be willing for someone to follow you for 3.5 minutes of very few punchlines, just nicely woven together, something all for it to come together at one point. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, he's crazy.
And Diz when he's condensed.
Diz has got some crazy stuff, man.
But there's,
Punchline.
good
there's
stuff.
crazy right. Shotty's
Shotty's
a crazy right.
Yeah,
Shotty's crazy good, but then he has a lot of stretches as well.
everyone does.
But saying that, see
No,
you,
but-
and since I first heard you,
God's
I can't
back.
work out you're one of them guys. You know, this is how you remind me, yeah? You know when they used to do that wind up punch and then it will come from here?
Yeah.
That's Quill's whole style. He slips in punches where the fuck did that come from?
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
Where did, I don't understand how you did that.
Yeah.
Like, it's been a pleasure to watch your progression.
Oh, thank you,
I
thank
remember,
you. Well,
I
I've been
remember
learning from
you
you, so thank you, man.
in Leeds. It was at Leeds when you battled Zen.
Yeah.
Oh shit, yeah.
And you was not the cool, calm, confident young man that you all are sitting here today.
No, Tony, you see me, Tony, you've
you know what I
been
mean?
a big part of my
But like-
growth at that point. That was a bad time.
Just like watching that. Just look how comfortable you
Thank
are.
you,
now.
thank you. Yeah,
Going
no, I feel,
around,
yeah,
like,
I've grown a
covering
lot,
yourself
yeah.
in dirt and shit.
Yeah.
Every
It's the
shovels
dirt.
on the stage. But no, just your punches are crafty, man.
Yeah.
Like you slip them in a different sort of way.
He had this sick one against Moke. I don't know if you've seen it. It's just like he was basically setting up about how like why he's a Londoner and Manchester United fan.
Oh, really?
And then he just like had like who was on the back of your shirt, Mason Greenwood,
Yeah.
and then had like the way he's handshaking. He's a handshaking
did
Freemason.
My battle!
It's a mad line, bro.
That's what I
Thank
mean,
you.
because it comes so
Handshaking
quickly
Freemason.
afterwards.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
and it's out of left field. Like,
Throwing away heavy punchlines.
yeah, it's proper weird. Like,
I
from,
tried
like,
to,
and
I
then
tried to
people
make it
catch
so
up
the
with
setup,
that.
so there's not like a setup.
You just
so
drop
like, the
bang-
setup is
drop
a punch.
bang is a
punch.
back-to-back,
That makes
And
sense.
that's how it's supposed to be, man. If you can craft those,
Yeah.
But you know who got, because before I used to be like, when I was growing up rapping, yeah, I obviously was a fan of Eminem, so I was doing wordplay.
Yeah.
But then when I got into Lil Wayne heavily, like early, like before most people were like into Lil Wayne, someone showed me him like mixtape time. And he was more like making every line, even though I look back at some of them now, like those are terrible.
Yeah.
Each one was like its own little punchline, and that's what
Yeah.
got me into. You know what? I need to make every line up like
He is a
most
G
of them.
that moves in silence like lasagna.
like lasagna.
Bro, don't hate on. Question for Bagnall: best battle and event he has filmed. One battle he would have loved to have filmed given the chance. Need Tony D, Jem Ark, and some old school battlers on if possible.
Cool.
We smashed one of them already, so Tony D on the
Best event, it might be like To the Test 10 or one of those super early like DF events at Wardrobe when
That
it's
was
just so
the test
fucking
10 was
high.
crazy.
Or the first one at Stylus
Is that
in
not,
Leeds.
to the test 10 they had like different coloured lights, I think.
Yeah, it just looked red because I used to fisheye back then in a real like fucking skateboarder way.
That
But there was Lego versus Blizzard.
Dialect versus thingy, the debut.
The debut
and they
of
hit
Dialect.
100k.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Who did he battle?
that. Double L.
Double
Double
L.
L!
That
Double L was
versus
sick. I missed
I
Double L, man.
battled Seuss then. I battled
You,
Seuss then,
you
right?
battled Seuss, Briggsy versus Soul, Calcium Kid battle.
Wait, was that the Ugbo battle? No.
Yeah.
what's
Jack
that?
Flash versus Wizard?
Yep.
Wizard.
Bro, you
Scissors.
remembered all of it.
Scissors. He did the Jack Flash was
He was so
Jack
good,
Flash
man.
is the best that never was. He would have fucking killed.
Yeah,
it.
he
was
was
amazing.
incredible.
One battle was fucking incredible.
Was Thing on the Russian battler?
No, but Ahab versus Flex Digit, which was
Yes.
the Gus
Yes.
Vandersteen Dutch amputee.
Oh my
There's
gosh,
a
yes.
dude called Ahab. He
Yeah.
had one
With one
arm.
arm.
He's from Holland. His real name is Gus Vandersteen. That rhymes with Dutch amputee. Crazy.
That's insane.
That might be the
yeah.
best bar I've ever heard in
Yeah,
any battle
that's the-
ever.
that's the
thing,
That
right?
is crazy.
Yeah,
Fate
that's-
multi.
Yeah, straight. Yeah, just it's perfect. Perfect.
Hey Gus, one day you will lose your arm, and it will all be worth it.
There was another question.
And battle I wish that I filmed.
Battle you wish you filmed.
you don't even give a fuck.
Can't be UK,
He's
because he's done
filmed,
everything.
he's
He's done
filmed
everything.
all of the best battles
Yeah.
to ever happen in the UK.
Yeah.
He spent 10 years just filming the best battles
It's just like one he could just pull out, just pick out anyone who doesn't really care. Does he? Got maybe loaded.
Maybe
the biggest
like-
one now. Or,
Oh yeah, maybe Lux versus Calico would have been crazy.
yeah.
I'd have loved to film that. That
Just
was-
for the sake of
Well, yeah,
it.
but it's like fucking P Diddy and Busta
Oh,
Rhymes
yeah,
were
yeah,
coming
so
on
you could-
stage.
yeah.
Drake was there. It's just been fucking
Oh,
hype.
you would have been that guy in the vest with the hair on the
I wouldn't have cared. I had a lot of confidence in that vest. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Alright, this is a random one. What's the biggest animal you think you could fight and win?
Shit.
Biggest animal you think you could fight?
I don't know, man. I get shook at my
Other
own
than
cat.
the other day, yeah, like where I
The other day.
the other day now we was in Vauxhall, bro, rats. Like, let me tell you something. Like, I had a rat problem in my garden, right? Holes everywhere, but little rats.
Yeah.
So, bro, if you see the rats I saw the other day, they were frolicking. Wait, you understand?
You reckon you could throw swingers at
Bro,
it, yeah?
bruh, they were frolicking. You don't understand. Like, I was, God damn. Like, if they would have walked towards me, I'd just empty my,
back
like,
up.
would you, like, take my phone, like, you don't even need my cash card, but take it. Take it. You're not prehensile. You can't even put the pin number in, but you can have the shits. Like, oh my God,
Shook
bro.
one, yeah?
Yeah.
They will fuck up some puppies. Do you know, like, no, not even puppies. I'm trying to think, because when I say they were frolic, like,
They're eating good, though.
bro,
Wet.
these shits looked like bodies like this,
Nah.
and then tails like this, and I'm saying that's not normal.
No.
That's not like is Vauxhall radioactive? Like, is there some nuclear fucking, I don't know, some Incredible Hulk MCU shit going
Yeah.
on, and the rats them are just growing wild, bro.
Genetically modified.
Genetically modified Splinter. There's probably some Ninja Turtles in the sewers at Vauxhall, bro. Listen, yeah.
Like a robot wars machine
So
or something.
Smaller than a rat is what you're saying.
Yes,
So you didn't like, set the bar very
Yeah,
high. You've gone for
smaller
like
than a rat.
A small rat you've gone for.
No, do you know what? I'll fuck up a dog, you know? Like,
Yeah, but what's one though, fam?
nah, any dog.
Nah, not a pit bull or
No,
whatever.
do you know why?
Attack dog.
It's got like its teeth,
German
yeah?
Shepherd.
Bro, I got 2 feet and 2 hands.
you're
What the fuck are you
bugging.
talking about?
You're bugging.
Bugging.
If you're not gonna back yourself in a scrap against something that can only use teeth, it can only bite you, bro. Imagine if I said, "Alright,
And
me and
claws,
you,
bite
listen,
and claws."
me and you's gonna fight now,
Yeah.
but you can only bite me." Fuck you.
Alright, what last shot?
They've got a lot more
Lion?
prowess. Even if they can bite, they still
No,
can like jump. knock you.
I'm not having. It's
Suarez will bite man off. Nah.
There used to be, there's
I'm
a
not
shop,
a
I
dog.
don't know if it's still there, by Peckham Frontline, called
Yeah.
Crackerjack. And so the security guard there used to come into my barber shop, and he said he had a fight with a Rottweiler, and the Rottweiler jumped up at him, and he grabbed both paws, and he snatched his arm like that.
No.
And I'm not gonna
No,
lie,
I don't like this
I don't
story.
believe he
No.
did that. Oh,
No,
yeah,
no.
but that was the story he told, because he was.
Nah, I don't believe it either.
No, I don't believe it.
I hope it's not true.
Because I don't. You can't catch 2 dog paws in the middle of the air. Like, it's not gonna happen. Yeah,
Like Neo.
It's not gonna happen.
I would never fight an animal, but the one time that I got myself ready to,
Okay.
I had a job on for the army, and we were in the jungle in Belize, and the army dropped us off in the middle of the jungle on our own and drove off, and we had to set up camp. It's pitch black, you can't see anything, all you can hear is things moving. Fucked. It's pissing it down. You have to set up your hammock, you put your head torch on, you see mosquitoes coming from you, you look around, all you can see is spiders looking at you. We didn't want to hang there, so we decided to stand in the middle of the path because we couldn't hear anything. By path, there's just jungle everywhere, and there's just one
Right,
clear bit
okay.
going through.
Oh my god.
And we're like, we got to stick together.
Yeah.
If we all run, we're all going to die.
Right.
But if all of us stick together, potentially one person might die / get seriously
The
injured.
rest can run away.
But no. Fight the
We'd have to fight.
And you'll have dinner.
And we'd potentially have dinner, and we had to stand. I'm standing at the front looking that way. Charlie's standing with his shoulder to my shoulder, but looking that way.
Charlie.
Charlie. Charlie. Little Charlie. I've got another guy, Julio, at the back standing that way. Another guy called Seb staring that way. I've got...
Well, you're in the middle.
I'm at the front. No,
You're like, hey, guys.
We made a square. We made a square.
Okay.
We're all just standing there.
Right.
I've got like a bottle. And I'm just like, I can hit it with the bottle. Someone else has a can of Lynx and a lighter. Someone else has
What
their
is it?
shoe. There's mountain lions. There is fucking.
Oh, you're just like,
howler monkeys.
you're
Anything.
healing shit.
You can hear things moving.
Check me out. My own little podcast. If I knew the name of it, it would be really
This is-
handy. It's called.
We did the first episode. We didn't have a name.
No, because it's got a name.
But, yeah,
it's actually got a name.
You're telling me about it
I just
earlier.
can't recall what it's called. Has it come to this?
Yeah,
That sounds right. Has
model?
it come to this?
Has it come?
Has it come to this?
Has it
that
come to
sounds
this?
right. But
Oh,
they can do some magic in this, and they'll put a link in the description. I've heard that on YouTube before. Yep. Look at that. Yeah, put a link in the description. Yeah, has it come to this? It's a podcast with me, a comedian friend of mine called David Alfie Ward, and a supermodel guy who's so handsome. He just puts all of us to shame. No, not you this time. Not you this time.
Shame.
Sorry. Reece Sanders, who's been on the front cover of Vogue twice. He's that handsome.
Oh,
bastard.
damn, really, yeah?
Yes. Yeah, I don't like being like in confined spaces. It's no good. It's just.
That's why you're happier on this podcast.
This kind of this is like more my level. This is more my level.
Yeah.
But we've got a podcast. Doc Brown was the very first guest on it. We just shot one yesterday. We had the comedian Michael Harriot on there. So yeah, check it out. They drop every Monday. Have a butchers.
Yeah, go ahead over there, subscribe, and show some love. And we thank everyone for sending us in questions, and leave also more questions for us in the comments. We got a lot of them from the YouTube comments, and they send it to us as well, so do that. And we have only a handful of subscribers and a handful of views, but we appreciate all of you, and keep subscribing if you haven't already.
This is good.
Keep subscribing.
Keep subscribing. Click the notification. But do you know all these things I know? Because every time I watch a YouTube video, someone tells me to do this shit. So like and subscribe. Click the notification bell to get notified when a new one. And I'm in the new one. Imagine that. So yeah, do that. Do that stuff.
That's my bit done.